afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I am going to be sharing with you my completed pages for the month of February 2024. I'm recording this at the moment on Saturday the 24th of February, so I am still a little bit early, but I just want to get these books sort of shown and put away back on the shelves. So anything that I complete in the next few days I will just add on to this video, which I am expecting to be a few more pages. So what I will do is once I have completed all of my pages for the month, I will then give you a rundown of my stats and things like that. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. So the first book I would like to share is the colour by number for adults Mosaic Animals on black background. This book is by Sun Life Drawing, and I think I completed 2 pages this month. So I completed this one. And these pages are done with a variety of Olip alcohol markers. There's a few Sharpies in here, Crayola Super Tips and Statler dual ended. So it's just sort of the colours I have that I can match the palette at the time. And so there's this one, he turned out really beautiful. And then we have the koala, which is so cute. I really like the background on this one. It's really, really fun and colourful. So that's the 2 pages that I have done in this one this month. And like I said, that is one of my 10 books to complete. The next book is the Chibi Girls Cute book. This is by April Amber. And this is the page that I worked on, and this was a split colour with my youngest daughter Emmy. So she wrote her name here on the bottom of her half of the page, and this was my half. And we both used some Olip alcohol markers. I think we've used some gel pens on here as well. Yeah, I love it. I love how Emmy has sort of outlined some of the things on hers with the glitter as well. It looks really pretty. So yeah, absolutely love that. So that was, yeah, that was a lot of fun. So once that page was done, and when we had both done our half, we taped that one back together. So yeah, that page is really, really special. So yeah, absolutely love that one. So there is that one from Chibi Girls Cute by April Amber. The next book I've worked in is the Stained Glass Animals. This is by the team at Jade Summer, and the illustrator is Alexis Joyce for this book. And this is a project book with my gorgeous best friend Connor at Connor's Creative Colouring. So any people that I mention here on the channel that have a YouTube channel of their own, I will link in the description for you, so you can pop over and give them a follow if you so wish. So I've completed a few pages in here now. So the nameplate page, this was all done with just the Olip alcohol markers. And this is the regular version. They do have exactly the same book as this in colour by number, which I will admit I prefer. So I have ordered the colour by number version, and that should be arriving this afternoon. But yeah, these are just sort of, you know, the colours that I have done. But for 2 of the pages I did use the thumbnails on the back as reference. It was for the giraffe and the wolf. So yeah, here's the first one. So this was done with Olip alcohol markers and Crayola twistable crayons, which I added just for a little bit of shading, and I really love how this page turned out. As you can see, I have got some yellowing here, and it is from, I think it's from the darker brown. Yeah, it's from this dark brown colour here in the Olip markers, and that's a shame because, you know, I've never really had many issues with them before, so yeah, that is a real shame. But this was the first page that I coloured in here. I did go back later and do the nameplate page. This was the hummingbird page, and again, this was Olip alcohol markers, a couple of Bic Intensity markers that I had, and then I tried using my Lightwish Super Golden markers for some areas here. As you can see, the pink and purple here worked beautifully, as did the pale green and this turquoisey colour, but the blue, I really had issues getting that one working, so that did give me a little bit of an issue. But I do like how the metallic looks on that page. I think it's really pretty. This is my draft. Yeah, I wasn't happy with how my draft turned out, but you know, it's growing on me. It's not too bad. So on this one, I used the Olip alcohol markers, the Artistro glitter paint pens, Jelly Roll metallic, and Crayola twistable crayons, just for a little bit of shading in a few places. But yeah, it's the purple here around the border. That is the Artistro paint pen. But I just found that it was kind of chewing up the paper a little bit. So yeah, I had to be quite mindful. So rather than use the blue for the other segments, I swapped it out and I used a blue metallic Jelly Roll, and that worked so much better. And I've done this one, which I really like, but I can't really take credit for this because I did use, you know, the reference here of the wolf on the back of the book. And yeah, this was just Olip alcohol markers on here. Was it Olip? No, it wasn't. This was the Ohuhu alcohol markers. I take it back. I used Ohuhu alcohol markers on here. Did I? No, I didn't. It was the Olip. I'm lying. I had it right the first time. It was the Olip alcohol markers on this one. I did start the elephant. Haven't come back to that one yet. Connor had finished his elephant. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And then we moved on to the flamingo. I don't like how mine turned out. I really don't. I like the colours of it, but I had an idea as to how I wanted the background to look. I didn't pull it off, but I think that's just because I don't have that many of the Olip colours left now, and a lot of the colours that I do have, they're quite dark. So yeah, this just didn't turn out how I had planned, but I did have, you know, I did still have a lot of fun in this book, and I will of course still work in this one, but I'm quite excited to get the colour by number version. So there is that one, Stained Glass Animals. Absolutely love this book. I would be really intrigued to see if Jade Summer brings out some more books like this in the future, because I'm thoroughly enjoying this one at the moment. Okay, the next book is 50 Safari Miniatures. This is by Camellia Angel Cover, and I completed this one. It was a work in progress for a little while, not for very long. And this one was a buddy colour with, again, my gorgeous best friend Connor and my youngest daughter Emmy. And we coloured this one. So I used, I want to say I used the Ohuhu markers on this one. And then I did go in and shade it with Crayola twistable crayons. On the elephant's toenails here, as you can see on both of them, I used Jelly Roll metallic, which I think is so cute. And then I did use stickles on the water and a couple of the pink bubbles there as well for a bit of shine, which is really cute. And then these little sort of droplets of water here. This was the blue jelly roll metallic. But yeah, I really love how they turned out. Super, super cute. Really, really pleased with this one. I think that page is adorable. So that is the adorable elephants in that one. Another book by Camellia Angel Cover is the 50 Mythical Miniatures. Love this book. Absolutely love it. And this was a buddy colour with Connor. And we did the Wyvern. So I believe on mine I used the Ohuhu alcohol markers. And then as usual I have shaded with Crayola twistable crayons on here, which I love. I used one of my Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pens for the little spots here on our caterpillar. And then in the background, as I have done with many pages in this book, I used a compass, put a circle here as a background. So it looks like that was done with an acrylic paint pen. And that one, if I remember, I do think it was a Posca and also an Arteza paint marker. And then I used Stickles glitter gel over that in the background, which I love. Can you see the little gold stars in there? Really, really cute. This one, I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was the Supernova glitter gel that I used in the background on this one. And I really love how it turned out. And I also used some white jelly roll, or I tried to in a few places, but where I had used the Crayola twistable crayons, so obviously they're really waxy, it was kind of a bit of a struggle trying to get some highlights down, but I got a few. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. I thought that's really, really pretty. Okay, I then completed my first page in this fantastic book. This is Reploids by Vasile Seiko. This has been a whip for a little while, but I'm really, really proud to have this page done, and I'm actually excited to start another page in this book. So I was working on this page here. So this was my first completed page in this book. So it does go for the hashtag February Colour Your Hoard, which is run by the beautiful ladies Lavella and T. Again, I will link their channels in the description for you. So on this page, I actually used quite a lot of different things on this page. So I have used my Ohuhu alcohol markers as a base for the whole page, as you can see there. And then for the little areas of wall between the bricks, that was an Arteza fine liner pen. And then also a few little sort of hatch marks, I don't know if you can see, on his pipe and things like that. I used a mixture of the Castle Art pencils, Brute Funa squares and some polychromos for all of the pencil work. The Castle Arts worked beautifully on this paper. The Castle Arts did as well, but I don't know, I feel like the Brute Funas it wasn't so much pressure on my hands, which was really lovely. And then the polychromos was used for the sort of like the diamond pattern here on the cuffs and collar here of his dressing gown, and the leaves around the border. I used a white jelly roll and a black jelly roll in a few places just for some highlights and to darken the shadows and do the claws of our little critter down here. I used a Zebra Doodler gel pen. Oh, I think that was the purple here, the purple spikes here on the back of his neck. I used Uniball Signo metallic gold, and that is up here for this little sort of lamp thing, just here at the top, and then a black jelly roll glaze for the edge there. And yeah, that was it for that page. So quite a few different mediums on there, but the paper absolutely handled it like a champ. I was moving a candle when I was colouring this page, and I dripped a little bit of wax just here, so I have scraped it off, but I'm gutted because it's kind of left a stain there on that page, but you know, never mind. I love this page, so I think this one might be the next one. Doesn't he look like this dude here? That was like the same character. Really fun. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And I'll definitely be getting the volume 2 of this as well to add to my collection at some point, because that was so much fun. Even though it did take me a while to work on, I enjoyed every single minute. So, and I love the compact size of it as well. Very portable. And it's not, you know, because the pages are small, they're not overwhelming, even though I wanted to spend the time to go in and do all the shading and all that good stuff. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So yeah, I love it when you find a book like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll be working in this one again really soon. Okay, the next book I worked in is another one of my 10 books to complete in 2024, and this is Graveyard Girls by the fantastic Carla Magana. I will link her YouTube channel for you, and I will also put the link to the Facebook group that I run, which is dedicated to Carla and her artwork, so I will put all that information in the description for you. And I completed this one. I haven't written down what I used on this page because that would be organised, wouldn't it? So I think for this I used my, I want to say this was my Olip markers, I think. Yeah, I think this was my Olip alcohol markers. And I did shade her with Crayola Twistable crayons. I couldn't get the depth of pink I wanted for her hair, so that's not my favourite bit. Neither is her skin, but it is what it is, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, shaded with Crayola Twistables, and then as you can see, I have used some black Jelly Roll glaze here on her mouth, the trim here on her top, her little necklace there, and on her leopard print trousers. How amazing are they? Fabulous. And then I have got some gold Uniball Signo in places, and again for the Ralph up here at the top, and gotta love a gold Ralph. Here I used a Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, which is beautiful. Really enjoyed that colour. I think that is the yellow with the metallic green ink. Sorry, metallic green glitter. I think, I can't remember, where is it? It was this one. So yes, yellow ink, metallic green glitter. And I don't use that one as often as I would like to, really. So it was fun actually to have a good excuse to use that, and I love it. I really love how that looks on the little skull here in the bottle, and a little bit there on the bubbles. I used the Jelly Roll Moonlight for the highlights, on her top, her trousers, and the gravestone. So yeah, just really kind of funky. And then I went around the edges with a Karen Brush Marker Pro in the neon set. So yeah, not very, you know, fussy or fancy, but I enjoyed it, and I really do like the colour and how vibrant that is. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I just wrote up here, whipping the whips. So yeah, that is the colour along that I host every single year, and it just encourages us to get our whips done. And keep an eye out, because I will be making an announcement on the channel for a colour along for the month of March, and that is all based on whips, so keep an eye out for that one. Okay, the next book I worked in is this absolutely gorgeous book. Oh, I'm so smitten with Diane Defore's artwork. I just absolutely love it. So this is Art Therapy, Le Petit Caresse, Nounou Therapy, which is Teddy Bear Therapy, again by Diane Dufour. And this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Dana from Dana's Colouring Obsession here on YouTube. I saw on one of Dana's colouring plan videos that she had chosen this page to work on for the month of February. And I was like, okay, I haven't coloured a page in this book yet, and I love that. So I asked Dana if she would mind if I sort of joined her. And as always, she was an absolute sweetheart and was more than gracious with me joining her. So for this page, I based it with... Okay, so it was mainly coloured with the Caran d'Ache Pablo colouring pencils. Absolutely love how they worked on this paper. You can still see quite a bit of like white through the page. That's fine. It doesn't stress me out. It really doesn't. I still like how the page looks. And then for the background, I did use a variety of my Faber-Castell soft pastels, which gave me a really kind of light base, which was beautiful. And then just around the edge where we've got this slightly darker purple, that was the Memento inks that I used for that. I also used some of my Arteza fine liners, and that was for the handles and bits here in the background of the axes and swords. So we used that. I used my Uniball Signo Noble Metal metallic gel pens in the gold and the silver. So the silver is for the sword, the gold is for the handle. A little bit here on his top. Really, really cute. I decided not to colour the shields in the background because as I was colouring the axes and the swords, I was thinking I might have made a mistake. But I've started now, so let's just go with it. And I also ruined this little dude's sword here. I was trying to use a beautiful watercolour from Rebecca at the Art Spirits, a really kind of epic silver colour. It was beautiful. But it seemed really quite thick and kind of chunky when I was trying to lay it down. So it might be that I didn't need to leave it sit as long as I did. But I just did not like how it looked, and it really put me off the page. So I had a look through my stash, and I've got these books of really beautiful stickers, and I found this one. And I thought, okay, we can have this looking like they're going on a quest. So our little teddy bear dude here, he's holding up a letter which is saying, you know, you have been chosen to carry out this quest and blah, blah, blah. And then he's got his best friend here who is a dragon with his sword. So yeah, they're off. They're going on a quest. That is my story. Absolutely love it. And then I used the black jelly roll glaze on our dragon's claws. Yeah, and a jelly roll metallic for the spikes here on our dragon as well. And I love how that looks. I really do like how that turned out. Really, really proud. And again, this goes for hashtag February Colour Your Hoard 2024. great big thank you so much to Dana for letting me tag along with her on that page. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and for this segment of the video, I'm going to show you the last page that I have completed so far, but I am anticipating completing at least another 2 pages. Hopefully they might even be done over this weekend, so yeah, there will be at least another 2 pages to show when I film that other bit. So for this section, this is the last page that I have completed so far. This is from Moonlight Mischief by the incredible RJ Hampson. And this has been a whip for a long time, and I was so happy to finally have this page done the other day. And it is this one. So this is for hashtag February Colour Your Hoard, and also my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2024. This is all based, I believe, in alcohol marker. Yes, all based in alcohol marker. And then if I remember correctly, I do think I have used some Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. I think there is some polychromos on here as well. I think there's some luminance, if I remember correctly. There's all sorts on this page. I have used the Jelly Roll Moonlight for the fluorescent yellow here around the flames, and then a Jelly Roll Metallic for some of the little sort of green leaves here dotted around. I don't know if it's going to show really very well. I've got my overhead light on at the moment. But yeah, I love how that looks. We've got some Jelly Roll White, black Jelly Roll Glaze, which I'm really, really happy with. We've got some Stickles Glitter Gel here that I put where the fire and the light elements are on the page for a bit of sparkle. Now I think it was this one. I think it was the Solar Flare glitter gel that I used on these areas here. So absolutely love that. And then around the border here, I have used a stunning washi tape by the beautiful Ellis Jade here on YouTube. Oh, I cannot gush enough about her merchandise, her artwork. It is just sublime. And I thought the toadstool mushroom washi tape would just go really, really cute with this page. I'm really happy to have my first page in this book done. Okay, so that is it for this section of my completed pages. Like I said, I will get a few more pages complete. 2 of them are very nearly done. And that is the Million Baby Animals, which is our channel community buddy colour for February, and also my page in Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen. So I'm hoping to have those done over the weekend, really, within the next day or 2. And then hopefully I'll get a few more pages done, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this so far, and I will see you in the next segment. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the last few pages that I have completed for the month of February. There are a few that I haven't quite got finished. I will show you those in a second. But yeah, I'm just going to carry those over to March. So I'm filming this section here now on the 29th of February. So yeah, I'll just show you the other few pages that I have done. So the first one is from Chibi Girls Colouring Book Volume 1. This is by April Amber. And I did this page, and this was a split colour with my youngest daughter Emmy. So she completed this side and I coloured this side. And we used a variety of, I think it was the Oleep alcohol markers. And the Emmy has used the gold Uniball Signo Metallic, the Noble Metal pen. She's used that for the stars here on her side. And then I used a Jelly Roll Stardust in yellow just to outline the stars on my side of the page. So this is Emmy's side. You can see the gold gel pen there on the stars. And this is my side. And we've both written our names there as well. So we did that one, which was really, really lovely. And then the last book is this one. This is the Colour by Number Animals by Jade Summer. Originally in part 1 of the video, I did show you this book, but it was the regular version, the non-colour by number version. I did go ahead and order the colour by number version as well. So this is via Jade Summer. The illustrations are by Alexis Joyce. And yeah, this is a project book with my best friend Connor. So in this version of the book, I've done the nameplate page. The otter. And this was all using my Ohuhu alcohol markers. Hummingbird. I haven't done the giraffe yet. There's a few pages I haven't done. Right. There's the elephant. Love how this one turned out. I'm just a little bit frustrated that my red pen sort of bled over here onto the yellow, but that's fine. It is what it is. I've done the jellyfish. And the horse. Yeah, and that's it for this book so far. Connor has sped ahead. He's way in front of me. So yeah, I'm just going to go back, complete the ones that I haven't done quite yet. And yeah, just continue to work through this one in order. So that is my completed pages for the month of February. Now, the ones that I wanted to show you that I haven't quite got done, I mean, this one, I really do think this is going to be done today. But yeah, because I'm recording this kind of earlier in the morning, I just thought, okay, I'm just want to, you know, get my completed pages and stuff, you know, get that video finished. So this is the Wildflower Folk by Christine Harron. And this is the page that I'm working on. This is the Lady Witch page. And as you can see, I just need to finish shading this part of the ribbon here on her hat. And then I need to work on the, you know, the jewels here, sort of on her hat, her necklace, and this globe. And then that is it. The page will be done. Last night, the children and I did attend our session at Jeremiah's Journey. But they also had dentist as well after school. So I took this book with a few pencils that I was using for the ribbon with me. And the kids decided to start a page in here, and it was this one. So Caden and Emmy, Caden started the green in her hair. Emmy did her lips and her eyes. And then another little girl from the session, she wanted to join in, and she grabbed the gold unicorn signal and started colouring her skin. So yeah, I would have been able to work with the hair and, you know, the eyes and lips that Emmy had done and that Caden had done, but I cannot do anything with the skin on this one now. So I have been looking around to see where I can get another copy of this book. And I think there's a bookshop called Blackwell's, and they do sort of like delivery and stuff as well. So I'm having a look on there at the moment. But yeah, you will see this one complete in my March completed pages. And also the channel community buddy colour. This is from A Million Baby Animals by the incredible Lulu Mayo. And it is this page here. And I am actually set up now to film part 2 of this video after this clip here. So you will probably see this video before my completed pages. So by the time you see this, this video, this page will be done and complete. But yeah, so there you go. That is my completed pages for the month of February. I just want to remind you all that I am hosting a colour along for the month of March. It is hashtag March through Whips 2024. So for the month of March, I am going to be working primarily, should I say, on whips. And one of those books that I really want to knuckle down and make good progress in is the Soulmates book by Hannah Carlson. I'd really like to get some of those pages complete. There are other books that I will work on through the month as well that don't have whips in. So yeah, look out for my March plans, and you'll kind of see there what I plan on working on. But yeah, I'm just going to run through my stats with you for the month of February. So in total, I completed 21 pages. 8 of those were colour by number pages. I didn't do any Disney pages this month, which is really surprising. I completed 3 whips. 15 of the pages were buddy colours. 3 pages were out of my 10 to complete pile, and 5 pages were colour your hoard. So they were previously untouched books. So yeah, it's really nice to see that, you know, books in my collection are being shown some love and we're finally getting some pages complete. I do still have a list of buddy colours that I'm carrying forward. It's really the same kind of list as always, to be quite honest. But yeah, I feel I've had a pretty good month in February. I'm just a little bit disheartened because I had a list of books and pages that I wanted to work on, and out of this big list there was only 2 that I got done. That was my whip from the Reploids book that was carried over from January, and also my Moonlight Mischief work in progress, which had been a whip for a couple of months. That one was by RJ Hampson, but I didn't touch any of these others. So yeah, maybe I should try not to be so ambitious maybe for the month of March. But that is it, my loves. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.